Everyone has their own morning rituals to wake the body up after sleep. Apart from exercise and hot showers, the first food you put into your hungry stomach can shape the rest of your day. That's why it's key to know which foods shouldn't be eaten on an empty stomach. So, in today's video, we'll uncover the 13 worst foods you eat when you're starving. Number 1. Croissant. What could be better than a fresh, crispy croissant for breakfast? Many things, actually. Cakes, pastries, pizza, and other bakeries usually contain yeast, which can harm the stomach lining if eaten on an empty stomach. Also, bakery products may cause flatulence, so it's not the best food you want to eat first in the morning. But you can replace the regular white yeast bakery with sourdough or whole grain bread. In fact, it's one of the best food choices right after waking up. This bread is rich in carbohydrates that are very important for a balanced diet and keeping your gut bacteria happy. Number 2. Fresh juice. A glass of fresh citrus juice looks very Instagram-friendly when standing on a fancy breakfast tray. But unfortunately, things don't look so glamorous inside your stomach. Fruit smoothies and juices are too rich in fructose, which may shock and overburden your sleepy pancreas and liver. Although they are great any time of the day, in the morning citrus fruits should be consumed after eating something else. Otherwise, they may cause great harm to the body. The high content of fructose and fiber can make your metabolism work lazier during the day. Also, experts don't recommend eating more than 2 oranges per day to avoid hurricanes in your tummy. If you can't imagine your morning without fruits, go for papaya or watermelon. They can help flush toxins out of your body and make you feel lighter during the day. Number 3. Bananas. Well, at least we have bananas. This fruit is a great choice for a lazy breakfast. No matter how fresh and healthy it is, raw bananas can bring chaos to your stomach if you eat them at the wrong time. This fruit is rich in magnesium, which may lead to digestive issues. Also, in some cases, it can cause blood pressure fluctuations. But if you're still a dedicated banana eater, try mixing it with oatmeal. It creates a lining in the stomach that prevents irritation caused by the naturally produced hydrochloric acid. Bananas go well with other healthy foods like porridge, peanut butter, dried fruits, or nuts for eating early in the morning. Number 4. Cold water. Let's talk about the hot water in the morning trend. You've probably seen a bulk of its variations. Bloggers suggest mixing the water with all sorts of things, from lemon juice and chia seeds to baking soda. Of course, each of these magic potions requires separate research and scientific approval. But most experts agree that 1 glass of pure lukewarm water in the morning is a great tool to inspire your bowel movement and prepare it for the day. On the other hand, it's not advised to drink cold beverages if your stomach is empty because they can damage the mucous membrane. This can make your digestive system work lazier or, in some cases, cause discomfort and an upset stomach. Number 5. Coffee. When it comes to drinking coffee on an empty stomach, the rule is simple. If you want to stay healthy, never drink coffee on an empty stomach. When you do so, it stimulates the secretion of hydrochloric acid, which is harmful to your digestive system. Not only can it provoke gastritis from time to time, but it can also develop many health issues in the long term. Also, coffee boosts the level of cortisol, the hormone that controls our biological clock. It happens very quickly, and the body needs to make an extra effort to balance things back to a normal state. That's why experts recommend drinking coffee an hour after waking up. But you should eat something beforehand. Even a tiny slice of bread will be fine. Number 6. Fermented products. If you like eating yogurt with granola or any other fermented milk products on empty stomach, make sure to eat something safe before them. Ideally, you have to wait about an hour. Otherwise, dairy products can damage the good bacteria in your stomach and cause the opposite effect of what they're actually made for. But this recommendation doesn't apply to cheeses. If you want your digestive system to thank you, go for feta or cottage cheese. These good fats are just perfect for the morning. Goat cheese is also a nice idea. It's softer and tangier than most cow cheeses, and it also tends to be slightly higher in fat and minerals and lower in lactose. Number 7. Chocolate. Many people eat chocolate or protein bars when they are hungry, but in fact, processed sugar is the champion among the worst food choice for an empty stomach. Any high-sugar food and drink should be avoided just after waking up in the morning. But don't rush off to cut off the chocolate completely. It can help chase away the morning gloom and improve your mood during the day. Chocolate can promote positive feelings because it stimulates the production of hormones responsible for our good mood. That's why a reasonable amount of high-quality chocolate after breakfast can be beneficial for your well-being and help you switch to work mode. Keep in mind that darker chocolate contains more caffeine, while white chocolate has none. So if you want to stay alert, go for 70% dark chocolate. Not only does it help you stay wakeful, but it's also a treasury of useful components like calcium, copper, potassium, antioxidants, and magnesium. Number 8. Salads. Fresh salads are very good in most cases, but still, experts advise against eating raw vegetables on an empty stomach. After a long hour of fasting, your tummy may find it too hard to digest the coarse fibers. So, if you don't want to experience pain and discomfort, keep your salad for later hours. Number 9. Spicy foods. Chili with jalapenos might taste delicious, but it's not the best choice to eat on empty stomach. Because when you eat spicy food on an empty stomach, it irritates your vulnerable lining and makes your belly very unhappy. So, if you don't want to risk suffering from an irritated stomach throughout the day, it makes sense to keep the chili for dinner. Number 10. Processed meats. Processed meats like sausages or hot dogs might seem convenient when you're starving, but they're loaded with preservatives, sodium, and unhealthy fats. Consuming these on an empty stomach can lead to digestive discomfort and bloating. Additionally, the high salt content can cause dehydration, making you feel sluggish. It's best to opt for lean proteins or whole foods that are easier to digest and more nourishing. Number 11. Carbonated drinks. Grabbing a soda or other fizzy drink when you're starving might seem refreshing, but it's a bad idea. The carbonation can cause bloating and gas, while the sugar or artificial sweeteners lead to a quick spike in blood sugar, leaving you feeling tired and hungry again soon after. Plus, these drinks can irritate an empty stomach, causing discomfort or acid reflux. Number 12. Chewing gum. Chewing gum. Chewing gum when you're starving can actually make things worse. The act of chewing signals your stomach to produce acid, which can irritate an empty stomach lining and cause discomfort or even nausea. Additionally, the artificial sweeteners in gum can sometimes cause bloating and gas, further adding to digestive issues. Number 13. Instant noodles. When you're starving, instant noodles may seem like a quick and easy meal, but they are typically high in sodium and lack essential nutrients. Eating them on an empty stomach can lead to bloating and dehydration. The high sodium content can spike your blood pressure, leaving you feeling sluggish and uncomfortable. It may seem like all foods are bad on an empty stomach, but that's not the case. In fact, we have plenty of safe and healthy breakfast options that will help improve the functioning of your body. Take nuts, for example. These tiny power banks are rich in vitamins, minerals, proteins, and good omega-3 fatty acids, so eating them first in the morning can be very nutritious. They'll keep you feeling energized during the day and help fight overeating habits. Also, nut consumption can help maintain the pH balance in the stomach. But, of course, moderation is crucial because nuts are very fatty. Experts advise eating just 1 handful per day, which is approximately 2 tablespoons. Some recommend soaking nuts in water overnight to make them even more beneficial and easier to digest. If you're both worried about your weight and health, the perfect choice for breakfast is eggs. They can give a feeling of fullness without heaviness, which helps control appetite during the day. They're also rich in proteins and low in calories. Here's another well-known superfood that can give you both a good mood and better digestion: chia seeds. They're even more beneficial when consumed on an empty stomach. It's up to you whether to take them directly or along with water. When you consume honey after waking up, it can gently add some inspiration to a lazy bowel. Also, honey can boost the production of serotonin to help you feel good during the day. But first, make sure you are not allergic to honey.